Hello, dear humans. Here's Ferruccio Village. Today I'm going to talk about Imolation in Brasilia. Okay. It's some subject that I didn't want to talk. I was afraid that this would come a few years ago, that this subject will come up and this situation will come up. But I am optimistic, and I thought that maybe what my research was showing, that could have an optimistic outcome. No, but not. Okay. Let me explain to you. This 13th of November of 2024, in Brasilia, a fellow immolated himself in the central place of the city. Okay? The place, Praça dos Três Poderes, is the square of the three powers. Okay? And because the media, the authorities, everybody, as a matter of fact, most of the Brazilians that use IQ in Brazil, the average IQ is 83. We are almost retarded. We are double mental, almost retarded. Therefore, people don't understand what happened. All they were saying, it was a terrorist attack, or whatever. No. The problem that the fellow that immolates himself left a lot of things that he wrote, and it was clear that he was under stress, was concerned about the direction of this country was going, where you don't have freedom of speech, you have scorching taxes, you have everything is expensive, inflation, the quality of the services provided by the government are awful. Therefore, the whole government is useless, all levels. The executive level does only spend gets a record amount of taxes and still don't have enough money to do the basic things of government. Legislative power, especially in the Senate, they are, most of them are crooks. In the lower camera, the House of Deputies, you may find even one or them that want to do something good, but they are minority. The judiciary is even worse. The judiciary is very expensive in Brazil. All of it, all levels. and most of it is unjust, is corrupt, is a bad place, okay? And quite often appears in the news that the judges are selling judiciary decisions, okay? This is awful. The media is dumb. They don't understand a thing. Not even the official media, even the other thing, are still quite ignorant. Okay. Why I say that none of them got even near to understand the problem is because the poor guy was only showing his disgust for all the situation of the country. Everything is bad. The level of stress is high, and the level of stress is high, and we cannot continue living this way. Okay. Because none of the media, the authorities, anything, got even near to understand what said, even gives the wrong number. The guy immolates himself, he's a martyr. And they say that he's a terrorist. He's a martyr. He immolates himself and they call it a terrorist. It's crazy. Okay? And becomes a joke. How can someone that immolates himself call a terrorist? And he didn't even want to hurt anyone. Even asked to the security that was coming near to him, say, no, please don't come near. And, okay, now let's try to give some light to this situation. What I think is, maybe is my opinion, okay? Maybe based on research that I did quite a time ago. Maybe that I am wrong, okay? I was hoping to be wrong, but things shows that unfortunately I'm right. Okay. Okay, let me try to explain what happened. Some time ago, I did a strategic plan for Brazil, and I work with the civil organized society of Brazil. About 45,000 people that are the command Brazil. Okay. And after this, I did also the axiological planning, or in other words, planning of value that Brazil should have in the future. Okay? So that you can have better consequences. Because present value are bad for us and today, and worse for our future. Therefore, we should plan for our next set of values that we should embrace. Okay, this I call it axiological planning. Okay, but it's planning of value. because there are thousands of values, I couldn't list all of them and ask people to give their evaluation on that. Therefore, I put in a macro value, in 12 macro values, okay? Put together some macro values that encompass a set of values, okay? Macro values such as valorization of the human being, one of them. Transparency was another one. Economic efficiency, another one, and so on and so forth. 12 of them. Okay. By my logic, the one that should win this choice, and I applied this to 8 million people, 8 million Brazilians, including the 45,000 of the civil organized society. And I was surprised by the result, because I was expecting that the macro value that should be more important is valorization of the human being. No, it was not that came up in the first place. The thing that came up in the first place was transparency. What it means. It means that the Brazilian people is fed up with lack of transparency, is fed up with corruption, is fed up with all kinds of unjust decision, okay? And this was probably, this kind of result was probably because at that time, as periodically, frequently appears in the news, it did appear a corruption in the judiciary, that the judge selling judicial decision, okay? And this is something that happens quite often. The few things that appears in the news are the tip of the iceberg. Probably the total is even worse, okay? And that's why this macro value appear in first place. The most important thing for Brazilians, for the people that live in Brazil. Brazilians have no, although they have a bad name in terms of justice and corruption, things like that, they are, in a sense, quite they desire to have justice, thing organized, not criminality, okay? But the authorities in Brazil don't understand this, okay? They cannot even understand what the guy that immolated himself left written. Okay? He said, that he wants more freedom. He wants to have peace and less disagreements. things like that. And in the end, they say that he's a turret. Poor guy. He didn't explain well what he wanted to say because the authorities are dumb enough and don't know what they are reading. Okay, but the problem is that in my research, doing the axiological planning, the planning of value of Brazil, I was curious to see how this thing distributes around Brazil. Therefore, I saw in the map how these peaks of the decisions of choosing transparency appear. And they were spread all over the map of Brazil. Okay. Dozens of them. Conclusion that I start having is that this thing of achieving such a level of stress of things that are wrong in Brazil, starting with the judiciary, going through the legislative, executive, armed force, everything, okay? More taxes, less government service, poor quality government service, and this is bringing a level of stress to the people that are becoming unbearable. And probably this kind of behavior of appearing emulators, people that are going to kill themselves in central place of town, will be quite common. Okay? Therefore, I think that this first case of immolation will be not the last. Several other cases will appear. Okay. In some of them, in this case, the people will die and will be said that he killed himself or she killed herself. But it's okay. But some of them are going to start thinking, why don't I take to health some of these responsible for our level of stress? And they will start carrying with them, will killing other people, hopefully some of the ones that are generating the stress with them, okay? But probably also there may be some unplanned result. People that doesn't have much responsibility may die also in the process. Okay? Therefore, we should start thinking in diffusing this kind of problem. It's difficult. It's difficult because the people, the media is stupid. I don't understand the problem. The authorities are also stupid. It is convenient for them to say that is a terrorist attack. Okay. When probably it's not like this. These are just people that are fed up with the level of stress and are blowing over. Okay? And in order to solve this problem, we should change, all of us. And all of us should be more kind, start reducing the stress. The judiciary should stop being so nasty, persecuting everybody with no reason. The Senate should do his work and getting rid of people in the Supreme Court that are difficult to understand what's happening. And the executive should stop wasting so much resources and trying to let people live a freer and less taxed society. Okay? Therefore, everybody should be more kind to each other. That's the only way that we are going to bring down this level of stress and have a more congenial society. Okay? If we don't, all of us, start understanding this, be prepared to more of these immolations, attacks, pseudo-terrorist attacks, and things like that, until you get fed up of seeing this thing, okay? If it takes 10, 20, 100 of this case for the authorities and the media understand what's happening, well, it's a pity. I was hoping that just one case would be enough. Okay? Therefore, please, let's be kind to each other. Let's bring down the level of stress. Let's reduce tax, not increase tax. Okay? Let's have a more congenial life. Not only in Brazil, but all over the world. That's the point. Why have war? Such silly thing. Was one moment that the population in the world was increased too fast, okay? But now we have more than 134 countries that have a birth rate lower than 2. Therefore, are going to start decreasing population. Therefore, less resource will be needed. Therefore, our little planet may survive longer. Okay? Therefore, let's try to have a simpler, happier, congenial, more friendly, lovable life. Therefore, that's the only way to diffuse this kind of problem. I don't see other way. More repression? We're going to have a more problem. We increase the number of immolators. Not reduce that. How many thousand immolators are you prepared to have? That's ridiculous. Okay? Therefore, let's have a nicer life, a more congenial life in all levels. And let's try with love what immolation is not going to solve, okay? Because it seems that the immolation of some martyrs will make things even worse and not solve the problem. Therefore, I am doing my part, trying to alert the society. Please think about, be kinder to your fellow humans. Try to more friendly, diminish the level of stress, okay, in society, so that we can have a more pleasant life, a happier life. To be happy, there is no need to have too much things. No. Very simple life is a happy life. Okay? Therefore, I thank you for your attention. And you can share these ideas with how many you want, so that they may think also about this subject. And in discussing this, maybe we will find a better solution. Okay? I thank you very much for your attention, and have a pleasant life with less stress if possible. Okay? Thank you.